As governor, I have the great privilege of serving as the civilian commander-in-chief of the Delaware National Guard. They have been just incredible in the 6 years that I've served as your governor, and we've served together. Never before has our National Guard been called on to do as much for our state and our country at the same time than these men and women have over the last several years. And they reflect a strong history and heritage in the citizen soldiers, the National Guard, that have served our country going back to the start of the country in 1776. The men and women who continue to serve reflect that tremendous tradition and heritage. Whether you're serving with our Army and Air National Guard here in Delaware, around the globe, to pay tribute to your service and your sacrifice. Thank you for all that the men and women do for us.
The engineers will be reporting to the Southwest Asia area to assist and maintain military bases.
Today we honor the members of 245th OSA as they mobilize in support of Operation Enduring Freedom, Spartan Shield.
Guardsmen and women have deployed to Malaysia with their active duty counterparts for total force participation in Koh-Tao Fund.
The Continuing Promise mission was created as a means to a safer world. This humanitarian civic assistance mission helps cultivate relationships in Central and South America during times of peace.
All in one day, these competitors will be going through an ACFT, a ruck march, and they'll be completing their N4 qualification.
This is absolutely great. I feel like an opportunity like this for a young soldier who might be new to the unit to see something like this and be able to compete and show what they can do, I think is a phenomenal opportunity.
It's Technical Sergeant Smith, and I'm with the 166th Security Forces Squadron, and this is my first time shooting the tag match. So I would recommend the airmen come here and try shooting. You definitely learn a lot. Even if you're not good, you improve.
I stand before you with a deep sense of honor and humility as I am promoted to the rank of Brigadier General and assume command of the Delaware Air National Guard.
It is beyond a dream that a young lady who was a product of the foster care system is now the first female CW5 and African-American command chief for the Delaware Army National Guard.
Delaware Guard took me in, made me feel like family, made me feel like I belonged. I was so fortunate to learn from tremendous leaders.
Special thanks to the Lord above, who has shown me that hard work and patience truly does pay off. There are a lot of people to thank for the various opportunities throughout my career, which have led to me standing here before you today.
I was always taught growing up by someone very close to me to treat others the way you want to be treated, even when they aren't treating you the best. Living by these words, I've grown to be a compassionate, empathetic, dedicated, and non-judgmental person, always willing to help in any situation.
Good things don't come to those who function alone. I'm here because of you, and I wish that all of you could be up here sharing this award with me. The work that you do behind the scenes allows our force to function. Each of you are multi-capable and versatile wingmen and battle buddies, both within our communities and within the military. It's not about the awards or the ribbons to me, it's about the folks we meet along the way that help us guide us in the right direction and give us a push in the right direction and maybe go a little bit further than we thought we could.
I would think that with the SPP program, this has allowed me to really sit and reflect on how we have grown together, what we have accomplished together, and it pushes me to understand why the partnership was recognized in the way it was with that fantastic award we won.
the Delaware Air National Guard, hosted what we call an employer boss lift. The airmen of the unit nominated their employers to participate with us today. They were provided informational briefings as well as rides in our C-130 aircraft.
Guard is making smart choices to improve our footprint and remain ready, responsive, and respected. The outdated structures have served us well, however, they are expensive to maintain and they do not match with our current equipment sets, requiring either replacement or renovation.
The project has been on hold for 22 years, but Delaware's congressional delegation earmarked the funds, $17.5 million, for the construction of the hangar in the fiscal year 2022 government spending package. Senator Chris Coons serves on the Senate Appropriations Committee and says the money for the hangar is modest compared to the whole budget.
And when I need to defend to the people of the United States, the people of Delaware, why, as an appropriator who is on the Military Construction Subcommittee, why I support congressionally directed spending, I cannot think of a better example.
The Delaware National Guard's new state-of-the-art training center is officially open for business. The physical training test for soldiers has recently been updated to include more requirements, and National Guard Director of Facilities, Fred Cost, says that's why the new facility was needed.
When the new test came out, everybody was like, oh gosh, we don't have the facilities for this because we used to just get a piece of ground and we would do push-ups, sit-ups, run. Now it's like, now we all need something.
General Barry says this facility will also be an asset when it comes to recruitment.
When the young folks that have taken that oath, they'll be able to walk by, and it really does give them something to be proud of. And it shows them the importance of what they're doing and the value that they as individuals are to our nation.
The training center will be available to soldiers, airmen, and their family members.
As the Adjutant General, I approved the Joint Enlistment Enhancement Program for both the Delaware Army and Air National Guard. This program gives up to $1,000 to each member who submits a qualified lead to either the Army or the Air National Guard recruiting force. To provide a lead or get more information, contact your unit retention NCO or your Delaware Air National Guard recruiter.